What is going on YouTube? Aaron here, back with another informational type clickbait-ish video, but before you click away, realize that I'm going to link the video down below. But there is no additional information beyond anything I can speculate from that video. Wargaming has not given me the patch notes yet, nor do I know any inside information. So if you've seen the video already, the one they released, then you probably know just as much as me. But if you have not, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and link that down below, as well as talk about the upcoming campaign. Now, we are in the Weimar, and the reason for that is because the upcoming, and I say campaign, we don't know if it's the campaign, but every video that they have ever released, actually, I think they said it's the campaign in the video, but regardless of that, don't want to ruin my NDA, that they hadn't even told me about, but every video that they've ever released is always the campaign, and this is AI, so we're gonna meme this out the middle. I'm probably not gonna see a single ship, but yeah. The reason for this was to simply talk about the mains, the new Tier 7, what we're all assuming is the campaign ship. Now, the reason, like I said, the reason I'm in the Weimar is because the mains is basically a Weimar on steroids. It's a Weimar with, I think, the same guns on a hipper hull. Now, I have the stats here, and I will try and link those as well. We have 150s, 4x3 of them. Yes, so rate of fire with 10 shots per minute, so that's a 6-second reload without any modifications. Fire chance, the range is 17.5, so I'm guessing we could probably get that up to 19 with, you know, some form of, I don't know. But yeah, the HE shell does a max damage 1700 with an 8% fire chance and a shell velocity of 960 feet per second, which is actually pretty good, you know, given that it's a, you know, like a light cruiser, quote unquote. Despite it, you know, it having a hipper hull, which, you know, in this game has a 27mm bow and pretty good turtleback armor, although I feel like when I play it, I get citadeled into oblivion. But regardless of that, it also has 2 sets of torpedo tubes on each side. Let's see what they say here. Secondary armament, torpedo tubes, 4x4 actually, so 8 total. With a 90-second reload time and a max damage of 13,000 with a range of 6 kilometers. So I definitely took the wrong way. But anyway, so basically they're battleship deterrents, or if you can get in nice and close, you can yeet the heck out of some pretty much anything with that many torpedoes. But moving on top of that, let's see the speed here. Maximum speed 32 knots with a turning circle of 720 meters. Now again, as always, you need to take these stats with a grain of salt, as Wargaming likes to change them up to quote unquote balance them for Legends, which I think is an absolute joke, because the ship we're currently in is one of the most unbalanced, to me anyway, additions of recent memory. But it seems like they're keeping right in queue with that lack of balance, and just adding the stronger version of the ship. But, you know, at Tier 7, I think it'll be maybe a little more... it could be a little more balanced. I don't think it's going to be as damaging to the game as the Weimar is, just simply because of the tier it's at. Even with that rate of fire, now the quarter HE pen penetration could be a problem. We'll see, you know, like I said, I don't think it's going to ruin the game more than this ship already has, but, you know, this is power creep. The more and the longer this game goes on, the more ships they have to release to keep the content coming, which I don't mind, but the stronger those ships, some of those ships will have to be in order to not, you know, keep the game from just being overly boring. I Citadel and when that occurs, you get ships like the mains, which has insane guns with insane HE pen and a pretty nutty reload, on top of, you know, being on a hipper hull. So I'm sure our beloved Alger Cruiser guy, Mr. Hipper himself, will have a wonderful time with that ship, trying to make it an absolute nightmare. But on a side note, talking about the state of the game and power creep, I'm not excited. I would not want to be a battleship main right now. Battleship play to me is the most frustrating thing, especially solo right now, currently in the game. So I can't imagine it's going to get better with another HE spammer. But moving on top of the mains, they also released the Sirocco. It's a tier 4 Italian destroyer, which it sounds like it's another 2-piece campaign. I think they said that in the video. As well as a few Black Friday ships. I think I saw the Massachusetts or the Alabama in that, as well as giving us another little clickbait title for the carriers. What a meme game. And again, I will link the video so you guys can see that down below, on top of the stats for the mains. But what at the end of the video, at I think I'm at 1 minute and 34 seconds here, you can see the Hermes, the Furious, and the Implacable. I don't know how to say that, maybe with a British accent. So a new carrier line to the game, which I'm sure will be in early access in some form or another. Or, I don't know, they usually try to make a few people spend a little bit coin. And they also, I think, showed a video of the Riga, which does become researchable after this update. Well, at the course of the next update. And that will be a very strong ship. You can actually look at it in the tech tree right now. We can do that on screen. And let's show it real quick, and then we'll go ahead and end up this video. It doesn't really need to be that much longer than it already is. Stalin, yes. So we did not get the Talon. There we go, upgrades and loadout. We're going to look at the armor viewer. 38,000, that's without the boost there, and then 3 220s. And to look at the armor here. So we've got a bottom 40 belt and then a 25mm front plating. But if you look at that 40 belt, unless you hit right on the nose with a caliber that's capable of overmatching, this ship is going to be very strong. Those sides plating of 135 on the top there, and then 140, that's going to be pretty strong. So we also have a 35mm deck. I don't know where it's 20, maybe combination with I don't know, but a 35 deck on everything that's exposed right there, that orange plate. So that's going to be pretty strong. If you can maintain your angles, now I'm guessing just like the Stalingrad, if you lose angle, you're going to get yeeted to next year in this thing. So make sure you're nose tanking a lot. But yeah, guys, that is kind of the gist of that video. Again, I will link it down below for you guys to watch for yourself, see if I missed anything. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Is the main? I mean, I'm definitely going to get the campaign, but is it good for the game? Is it going to ruin the game? I think it's going to be strong, but I don't think it's going to necessarily cause such a havoc that the Weimar is causing. Personally. So let me know what you guys think down below. That's it, and I'm out. Have a good day, guys. Peace.